Good morning everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rachel if you are new around here, and I'm a teacher. Welcome to my year 6 classroom. I thought today I would take you on a little bit of a day in the life of me and what I do every day. It is Monday, it is the 15th of February 2021. I haven't actually filmed a day in the life this year with my new class and my new timetable and things like that. Now obviously I can't actually show you any of my teaching or my kids or things like that, but I can talk you through my day and show you some little snippets throughout the day of activities and other things like that. So I hope you really enjoy this vlog. If you do, why don't you give it a thumbs up or drop a comment down below. Tell me what you would like to see more of. I love creating these videos and I hope they're really useful to you. So come along with me as I show you my day as a year 6 teacher. Alright, well it is week 4 this week in the school calendar, and this is my Monday plan. So this is what we are going to do this morning. This is actually our first time we are going to do journal writing, so I'll show you the prompts that I put up for that. But they actually write me an email with answering the prompts. Just so I get to know a little bit more about them. Obviously we'll take the role, we're going to do some silent reading. We're reading Wonder at the moment, so I'm going to put the audiobook for that on, and then we're going to do devotions. After that, we're actually not going to do subtraction today. We're going to do positive and negative numbers. So I need to go and photocopy my mentals and plan that. This is all planned for the rest of the day. So we've got reading response, we're going to work on our comprehension. I have some TA time in here, teacher aid time, so she's going to come in and help me with that. We've got some spelling that we're going to do as well. After lunch we're going to do some comprehension, picture of the day. We're actually looking at predicting at the moment. And then this afternoon we're going to do some Christian studies, and I think I'm also going to incorporate some art into that as well. So that is our day today. I really love Mondays. I think they're a really fun day. I have my class for the whole day too. Tuesday through Thursday we swap with the other year 6 classes, so I teach all of the English, the genre work, so I see all of the different classes. The only class that is different is my maths class. We shuffle the kids up as well, so they get a bit used to going to high school and things like that. We do a lot of those things in year 6 to try to like help them when they go to high school, that it won't be such a shock to them. That is my Monday today. I'm going to now go to the photocopy room and photocopy some things for maths and get that all sorted. Yeah, we'll get on and start our day. Before I go to the photocopy room, I did just want to show you some of the activities we're doing for negative numbers today. So this is my mentals book. It is super old. There's probably newer versions of this out, but I love it. It's great. It goes through absolutely everything. We do Monday through to Thursday in mentals, and then I like to call Friday fun day. So I photocopy that for them every week, and we spend the first 10 minutes of our maths lesson doing our mentals. So I give them 5 minutes to complete their mentals, and then we mark them for 5 minutes, and that's it. I love it. It's a good warm-up, and it's easy for them to do, and it's easy to work out, and it kind of gets their brains into gear. The second activity that we're going to do today is I color photocopied these onto card because I didn't want to laminate them, but I also wanted to keep them fairly alright. I got them off Twinkle. It's negative numbers in context, so we're going to be doing a lot of negative numbers, but more specifically with problem solving. So we're going to do that today, and I also have this game here. So this is called First Connect 3, and I got this off of the Scholastics website. It's super easy. It's just a grid board from -5 to 12, and they've got to be the first to connect 3. And I also printed off these Teach Starter number lines to help them. It's -25 to +25. So that's been really good. So we'll probably play that game again today too. In year 6, this is the first time they've really come across negative numbers. So I'm just trying to do a lot of hands-on and like real world problems with them to really get them to understand negative numbers. So that's what we are going to do in our lesson today. All right, now I'm gonna go and photocopy my mentals. Hello, it is actually the end of the day now. I had such a busy day today. I forgot how busy my Mondays actually are now. They're so different from last year. Mondays used to be a pretty chill day, but it seems like this year Mondays are just like a full-on teaching day. Anyway, now that it's the afternoon and I prepped all of my lessons for tomorrow, I thought I would take you through what I actually did today and show you some of the resources I used. Behind me on my super duper new whiteboard TV thing, isn't it gorgeous? I love it, is our journal prompts for Monday. So I will turn the camera around and I will show you more closely what they look like. Okay, so I've just used this on Class Dojo. So this is the behavior management system that I use, and they have these little toolkits and things to put different items up on the board. So these are the kind of questions I ask on a Monday morning to my kids, and at the moment they're writing me an email, and it gives me some really great insight into how they're feeling, what they're thinking, all of those kind of things. So I always start with, how was your weekend? What did you do? I find that's a really great relationship builder question. The second question I ask is, are you excited for anything this week? And then tie that into the third one, are you nervous or worried about anything this week? Now, those two questions don't have to be about school. They can be about anything in their life as well. Number 4, do you need help with anything? Is there anything you'd like me to know? That one's a school specific question. I got a couple of emails today that were like, I don't like where I'm sitting, or I need help with this assignment. So that's a really good question to ask them. And I always like to put a really fun question in on the end. So today's was, if you could eat only ice cream or hot chips for the rest of your life, which one would you eat? Let me know yours in the comments. Most of my kids said hot chips. One of my kids was like, I don't like ice cream because I'm lactose intolerant. And I was like, that's fair. Let me know in the comments. Ice cream or hot chips? What do you think? Okay, so that was the first thing we did today. The second thing was we had maths today, and I've come over here because I have a whole heap of these, and I actually decided today to do rotations. So I wanted to do a little bit more group work with a few different kids, and if you go and watch my maths rotations video, you can kind of see what I did today. I did more of a simplistic form of that. It was the first time we'd ever done rotations. So I just had these cards. That was one rotation. I had a second set of cards, which was another rotation. Both of those cards they just did on their iPads, so on a whiteboard app. I think I showed you this morning, which was this Connect 3 game. They did those ones as well. And then the fourth one was with me, and we did these cards that I printed out, and I think I showed you them this morning too, but that's okay. We did these. We actually got through one question, but we did all of the working out on the whiteboard, and then they did them in their books, and we just got to talk about it a little bit more than what we would have with a whole class. And I actually got to see, the interesting thing about doing it is you actually get to see where the kids are at and who's not really comprehending it and who is comprehending it. So sometimes it's good to break them up into little groups and just have that more one-on-one time with them, because yeah, you can actually see what they're doing. Okay, so the next thing we did after we came back from morning tea is we actually did our reading response, or our reading comprehension, and we're using the book Wonder at the moment to do that. So each kid has their own copy of Wonder that they are reading from, and we also have a text that they use to do comprehension in. We got that off of Presto Plans on TPT, so if you want to go and search that up, jump on Teachers Pay Teachers and search Presto Plans, and she has a whole Wonder unit plan there, which is awesome. It is so good. We've been using it for the last couple of years, and we really like it. We really enjoy it. It's got some great questions in there, and yes. So after that, we looked at predicting. That is our comprehension strategy for the first kind of 4 weeks of term, and I introduced to them picture of the day as well. Now, picture of the day, we actually use our iPads, and I went to one of those like Apple PD things that was really good, and they showed us how to make books on pages. So what I've done is I've actually created a picture of the day book. So that's their little front cover, and then as they go through, they have a slide for each picture of the day. So they write their observations and then they write their inferences in there. So today we talked about observations and inferences, and we use the language of I observe blah 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 blah, and then I infer blah 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 blah, and then we use the magic word, which is because we always need to give a reason for our inferences and why we think what we think. So we did that as well. And then we went on to spelling. Oh my gosh, like I said, Mondays is a huge day, it's full. We went on to spelling. I like to do a pre-test, but I like to do a Kahoot version, which the kids really love. And oh, I'll show you that now. Okay, so I made up all of these Kahoots. I'll just press edit because I don't want to play it, but I make up all of these Kahoots for our pre-test, and this one was all true or false. So the question is up there, is anger spelt correctly? And I say that out loud. They choose whether it's true or false. Obviously this one is false. Then we do a say it, spell it, say it again, how many syllables, and put it in a sentence for each word. I generally put about 15 words in my Kahoot, and that tends to go for about 15-20 minutes because we stop after each word and do that whole repetitive cycle of say it, spell it, say it again, syllables and sentences. And I found that really works. It's really engaging for them. The only thing is they get very, very excited about Kahoots and are very competitive. So that's something to keep in mind. Obviously when you're playing Kahoots is they like to get competitive and other things like that and yell a lot, but it's a whole heap of fun. After we did the Kahoot, we had a little bit of time to work in our spelling conventions book, which is their textbook for spelling. And then it was lunch, and I had a break and I had my lunch, which was great. And then we came back in and we did some more comprehension. We actually read, we're up to Via's chapter. We just finished Via's chapter in the book, so we listened to the audio book of that, which was great. And then we finished today with Christian studies. And if you work in a Christian school and are looking for some great resources, I jumped onto Life Churches in Craig Rochelle's Life Church in America. They have a whole kids program set up called The Loop Show. They're on YouTube, and we talked about influence and being a good influence in one another's life, and what does that look like, and then how does that translate to the classroom, and setting up our classroom and classroom rules and all of those kind of things. Whew, guys, that was my day. Are you exhausted? I'm exhausted. It was a full day. Full day today. If you have any questions about my day, please let me know. Drop them in the comments below. I'm more than happy to answer any questions about any specific thing that you want. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been fun chatting and I've really enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye friends.